Students, I welcome all of you once again to the fifth part of lesson number 24, Substances, Objects and the Energy. So let's recall once again whatever we have learnt in the last lecture. So students, in the last lecture we spoke about the different type of the substances which we use as the source of the energy. So like you can see that over here, the coal, diesel, CNG, that means the compressed natural gas, the LPG, that means the liquefied petroleum gas, and the petrol, they all are used as the energy in the form of heat. So as you know that at our home also we use coal, we use kerosene, we use LPG as a gas cylinder, and again at the same time the biogas also has been used in many of the villages as well. So as you can see that over here, so these are the different forms of the energy which gives us the energy in the form of what? Heat. And students, at the same time, as I told you that all these substances like petrol or diesel, whenever they are burned in the motor vehicle, they release the energy. When the petrol is finished or it stops, when the petrol is finished, or if it stops burning, the vehicle also will stop running. That means to run vehicle, it is mandatory that the energy has to released in the form of heat. If the energy is released in the form of heat, then only the vehicle will be able to run, otherwise the vehicle will stop at the same time. So students, as you all know that whenever a person or a vehicle moves, so be it a human being or be it any type of the vehicle, whenever the vehicle or the person moves, the heat energy gets converted into the motion. So when the heat energy is converted into the motion, the energy has been released. So the energy in the form of motion. The energy in the form of motion, it is called as what? Kinetic energy. And what else we have learned? We have again learned that there are so many type of the objects which are continuously moving. So all the moving things, they have the kinetic energy. For example, when the wind blows, the windmills turns, and again the sailing boat and the clouds, they move from one place to the another place. So the movement of the cloud and the sailing of the boat, they are moving just because of the kinetic energy which is present in the wind. So because of the kinetic energy which is present in the wind, all the things are moving from one place to the another place. What else we have learned? We have again learned that there are so many machines which we are using per day in our house. Like for example, you all know that the ceiling fan, a mixer grinder and the water pump, they all are the machine which we are using in our day-to-day life. They also use the kinetic energy, and they get the kinetic energy from the electricity. So therefore the electricity, it is also the form of the energy. So always remember that the electricity which we are using in our house, that is also the form of the energy. Understood? So students, likewise there are not only the kinetic energy we are using in our day-to-day life. Other than kinetic energy, there are so many forms of the energy which we are using. Like for example, you all know that we use several devices in which work is done using not only heat, but there are the use of the different form of the energy as well. Like for example, you know that we all use the television at home. Like you must be watching the television. Am I right? So when we use the television will not work without the supply of the electricity. The electricity is mandatory for the television, right? So we use the electricity to run the television. In it, the electricity is converted into the light and the sound energy. If the electricity is not converted into the light and the sound energy, we won't be able to see the movie or the picture on the television. So that means what? Basically, the electricity is used by the television. So in the television, this electricity is got converted into the light energy and the sound energy. So like kinetic energy, there is other form of the energy, that is light energy and the sound energy. So light energy and the sound energy, they are very important to run the TV. Exactly in the same manner, student, there are other examples also. Like for example, you must have seen the solar cooker, right? So, or you must have seen the solar water heater also. So you must have seen that the solar cooker or the solar water heater, they use the solar energy. What do you mean by the solar energy? Solar energy means the sunlight. Whatever energy we get from the sun, whatever energy we get from the sun, it is called as the solar energy. The sunlight is called as what? Solar energy. So in solar cooker or the solar water heater, the solar energy has been used. Again students, at the same time you must have seen that the coal or the mineral etc. So coal and mineral, they are usually used for the burning purpose. Am I right? So when we burn the substances like coal or mineral oil, the stored energy, they contain the heat. So coal and the mineral oil, whenever we burn them, they give us the heat energy. Understood? So now just now we spoke about the light energy and the sound energy, the solar energy, and at the same time the heat energy. What else next? So as you can see that over here, the coal, it is also used to generate the electricity. Again the windmill is used to generate the electricity, and at the same time the flowing water. The flowing water, it is stored from the dam. The water from the dam, it is also used to generate the electricity. So and again the biogas. So even the waste material has been collected and that is used to generate the electricity. So there are so many things which are used to generate the electricity. So likewise you all know that even the plants, as you know that the plant use the sunlight to prepare their own food. So you all know that the plant uses sunlight and they prepared their own food material with the help of the photosynthesis. Am I right? So the plants use the sunlight to prepare their own food. So in this process, the energy from the sunlight is stored in the form of the food. So can I say that plant absorb the sunlight? Plant absorb the sunlight and the sunlight is converted into the food form. So plant absorb the sunlight and that sunlight is converted into the food material by the plants. So as you can see that these are the substances that are burned in our body and gives us all the energy we need for the various purpose. So we use the food material which is prepared by the plant. So when we consume the food material, these food material are burned in our body. So when this food material is burnt in our body, we get the energy. So energy we get just because of the digestion of the food material. Understood? So the food is very, very important. Understood over here? So what plants are doing? Plants are absorbing the sunlight and they are converting the sunlight into the food material, and that food is absorbed by us and we are generating the energy. What else we are going to learn students over here? There are so many different form of the energy, like as you can see that over here on the screen, heat energy, light energy, the sound energy, electricity, as well as the kinetic energy. So these all are the different forms of the energy to carry out the different tasks in our day-to-day life. So heat energy, light energy, sound energy, electricity, kinetic energy, they all are the important forms of the energy which are used by us in our day-to-day life. But students, let me tell you that over here, in today's world, our main purpose of all the form of the energy are fuel and the electricity. Without fuel and without electricity, there are so many instruments which we are using, they won't work. So that means what? Can I say that the fuel and the electricity, they are the important form of the energy which we all are using in our day-to-day life. And to produce the electricity, many power stations use a different type of the fuel like the coal and the petrol and the diesel or the water etc. Understood? So there are so many forms of the energy which we are using already. But students, you all know that over here there are batteries which produce the electricity by using the sunlight. So you must have heard about the solar battery, or you must have heard about the solar panel. So when this battery absorb the sunlight, they produce the electricity. So they are called as what? Solar batteries. And again at the same time, as you all know that the heat of the sun the flowing water and the wind, they do not get depleted. What do you mean by depleted? Depleted means what? They will not finish ever. They are present to us in the abundance. So that means they are not going to finish off easily. They are going to be there forever. The sun is there, the flowing water is always there, and the wind is also there. So they are the important source of the energy. They will never get vanished. So we have to use them as much as we can, because the petrol and the diesel and the coal, they are limited, but the sun and the flowing water and the wind, they are unlimited. So we have to use them for our proper functioning, because the reason is that they do not cause any type of the pollution when they are used to produce the electricity. If we are using the sunlight or if you are using the wind, etc., they are not going to create any sort of pollution. So this is the one of the use why we should go for the using sunlight and the wind and the water. And at the same time, students, let me tell you that over here, but producing electricity by this method is little bit expensive. But yeah, we can afford that, because the thing is that if it is not going to create the pollution, so this can be the alternative for the petrol and the diesel, etc. Because students, and in many method electricity of generation, resources from the environment have to be used. Hence, making a habit of using the minimum amount of electricity is necessary in today's world. That means what? We have to use the minimum amount of the electricity at our home also. Whenever it is not required, you have to switch off your fan, you have to switch off your light. Okay, whenever it is required, then only you have to switch off your fan and the light. So by this way, we are trying to minimize the use of the electricity. If we try to minimize the electricity at our level, then slowly we can save a lot of electricity. So that's why we have to minimize the use of the electricity in our level. So that's why students, always remember that we have to make a habit of using minimum amount of electricity, which is very necessary in today's world. Understood? So students, always remember that sunlight, wind and water, they are non-exhaustible source of the energy. Non-exhaustible means what? They will never ever finish. They will remain as it is. They must be used to the maximum extent as the alternative source of the energy. So we have to think about them as the alternative source of the energy, and we have to use them as much as we can. Understood? So students, what we have learned today? We have learned that apart from the heat energy, there is different type of the energy which is available to us, that is the light energy and the sound energy. Like in our case, we use the television. The television uses the electricity, and that electricity is converted in the form of light energy and the sound energy in the television. What else we have learned? We have learned that the solar cooker and the solar water heater, they use the solar energy. And again we have learned that whenever we burn coal or the mineral oil, they release the heat energy. And what else we have learned over here? So you can see that the water and the coal and the windmill, they all are used to generate the electricity. And we have again learned that the plants use the sunlight to prepare their own food material, and in this process the energy from the sunlight is stored in the form of food. So can I say that the light energy has been converted into the chemical energy in the form of the food material, and when this food material goes inside our body, they are getting burnt and we are getting the energy to fulfill all the body activity. And what else we have learned? We have learned that apart from the heat energy, there is the existence of the light energy, the sound energy, electricity and the kinetic energy. So all these are the different source of the energy which are mandatory to carry out the different type of the task. And what else we, and students, here we have completed the chapter called as the substances and the energy over here. So students, what we have learned in this chapter over here? So in this chapter we have learned that every substance we see around us is made up of minute particle. We can make different object from a same substance. So I told you that there are many objects. We have seen in this topic that there is a difference between the object and the substance. Substance we directly get from the nature. I told you the example of the substance like wood and the soil. They are the example of the substance. If we are making the chair or any type of the furniture by using the wood, they are the object. So the objects have the definite shape, whereas the substances do not have the definite shape. Okay, so I can say that the objects are made up of substances, and as of all you all know that the substances are present in the three format, that is solid, liquid and the gaseous. But the difference is that all these substances, they have the same particle, but the arrangement of those particle is different in different type of the solid, liquid and the gaseous. What else we have learned? We spoke about the energy. What do you mean by the energy? The capacity of the body to do the work is called as energy. Repeat once again. What do you mean by the energy? The capacity of the body to do the work is called as what? Energy. And again we spoke about the kinetic energy. So what do you exactly mean by the kinetic energy? So whatever the moving things are there, they have the kinetic energy in them. So various form of the energy we spoke about today, that is a heat energy, light energy, sound energy, electricity, etc. They all are used for the different kind of the activity. And at the same time we again learn that the sunlight, the wind and the water, they are the non-exhaustible source of the energy. That means they will never ever get finished. So that's why we have to use them as much as we can as a alternative source of the energy, because as of you all know that petrol, diesel, etc., they all are available to us in the limited amount. If we go on using them, so they will get deplete faster, they will finish off faster, and then our future will be in danger. So if you want to save us from the danger, then we have to reduce the use of the electricity, petrol, diesel, CNG and the LPG. We have to use them whenever it is needed. We don't have to waste them. So we have to find out the discovery of the energy which we can get from the sunlight, wind and the water. So I hope so students, whatever we have learned in this chapter, you must have understood that. So here we have completed the lesson over here, substances, objects and the energy. See, we will see you in the next session. Bye bye, take care.